Hi everyone, it's Sonia here with Enlighten with Truth. Today I want to talk about sabotage, self-sabotage in particular. Have you been ready to do something, get something done? You just feel an urge to do it, research it, get it going, and then all of a sudden you're like, no. Oh my God, you start getting nervous, your stomach hurts. There's just so much mental clutter around it. Yeah. It's been showing up a lot lately, and I want to talk more about it and how to clear it. So, if this interests you, join me in this conversation, or I should say, messages that I'm going to share with you. So, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to this channel, please do so now. It will really help me to grow and be able to share these messages with a larger platform and help people, because I'm really here to help people at this time because we're going through so much right now on the planet. And I feel that these messages that is being downloaded, what I call, is helpful to plenty people. So let's get into self sabotage. What does that look like? What does it feel like? Well, it could look and feel different for all of us because we're all different dynamic beings. But how it's been showing up is pretty intense. And it may be because we are coming out of Gemini and moving into Cancer. So Gemini is all about that Mercury energy. We're up in the head. It's all brain and thoughts and thinking. And now it's time for us to move those thoughts, those feelings, and put it down, move it down into the heart. The heart is where we can allow to start feeling more and connecting more with these thoughts that we've been thinking about and putting things into, let's say, action. Take action. Today alone, I had to get something done. It's the deadline. And lo and behold, because I haven't moved these thoughts down into my heart, because we are still transitioning from Gemini energy to Cancer, I started to really be like, I don't think I should do this. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe it's a bad idea. And right there, that was my own self sabotage energy. And I had to really pay attention to that. I had to go within. I had to start to pray. I had to start to talk to myself and really question what was happening here because it didn't feel like me. It felt like something was off, and it felt like, am I going to hurt myself in the long run by not making a consciously clear decision? So, one thing that can help you whenever you feel that spirit, and I'm going to call it a spirit because it can be so intense sometimes, so powerful that it takes you over and you just sabotage what you were going to do, what you had intentions to do. It could be that you just all of a sudden have the spirit of laziness, the spirit of depression, the spirit of giving up. I've seen, but working with clients over the years, that self sabotage shows up in so many different forms. And you know yourself best. Are you a procrastinator? Do you just cheat on things and not want to do it fully or honestly? I mean, we all have these different sides to us. So it's good to pay attention because when we want to manifest something to change the energy of things going on around us for something better, we have to be the first ones to look at ourselves and be like, well, how can I make this different? How can I change this? And first thing is being aware of who you really are, the good and the bad, the pros and the cons. Now, the dreams has been so plentiful and so much going on for me lately that this morning I almost didn't remember. I don't remember anything, to be honest. And I'm one, I keep a journal near on my nightstand. And I will wake up, I will give thanks for waking up to the universe. And then I start to journal important dreams. And the reason why I'm talking about dreams is because sometimes, especially for those of us who are intuitive, empathic, clairvoyant, psychic, whatever you want to call it, can get some messages through our dreams. Now, the messages can be to, you know, do something, not do something, be aware of something, not be aware of what's going on, and it's bringing revelation. It's in helping you to enlighten what's happening in your world. But then, do we know how to decipher that? Are we even aware of that to be able to understand if it is a message, if something is happening? So there's so much, there's so many layers. But the key thing is if you are a dreamer and you are able to understand some of your dreams to where it's helping to guide you to remove yourself out of environments that's toxic, to remove yourself from people or doing things or, just anything right now that doesn't support your highest good. I feel like that is a step to help us not to sabotage ourselves in this energy as we're moving thoughts down into our heart to be able to take more positive, effective actions that could help us in the long run. Now, I just don't want to tell you all these things. I want us to practice. I want us to close our eyes together and what are we feeling? How's our body feeling? My shoulders a little tense, so let's relax. But starting to pay attention to the body. Is it tense? Are you feeling heavy? Do you need to hydrate? Do you need a nap? Do you need a walk? With everything going on right now, and as we move into Gemini energy, into a water sign of Cancer, it feels like we definitely need to connect more to the emotions. Sorry, the light's changing as the sun and the clouds is doing their thing. But the main thing I want to tell you is do not sabotage yourself. Do not put things off any longer. Give yourself some time today. When you hear this message, give yourself some time out to take a deep breath. Pay attention to your body. What are you feeling in your body? Move your body around. So we want to breathe through what's happening. You want to pay attention to, do you have a headache? Is your throat dry? Does your back hurt? What's going on in your body? What are you feeling? And relax your body. It's easier said than done. So, for example, I go take a nice shower. The shower is cleansing, it's healing to me. Because while I'm taking a shower and the water is running down my body, I'm also saying prayers. Prayers of healing, prayers of removing anything around me that does not serve my highest good. So, if you're interested in more tools, let me know below. And we could always get more into those tools and techniques in other videos. But today, the message is do not sabotage yourself. You know when you're doing it. You overthinking. You could talk yourself out of something that is a great opportunity. Right now, I would encourage you to write it down, what you would like to create, what you've been thinking about. Journal it, put it on paper, and then allow this week to move through. And as we move through into early next week, revisit what you've written down. What does it feel like? Are you ready to take action? Are you ready to make it happen? Are you ready to move it from the mind to the heart? In love energy. and do what's probably something that's good for yourself right now. So again, don't be like me when I was all morning in my head, ready to talk myself out of doing something that can lead to something greater. And then I had to get it together, and I had to be like, stop it. What's going on here? And as I took some time out, I was able to get the answer, which was like, do not self-sabotage yourself. I want to thank Spirit for that. So if you're trying to self-sabotage or you're overthinking, don't do it. Don't. You got this. So, as I end this, you know what I like to say. Stay hydrated and stay in peace. And if you watch this to the end, drop an emoji heart below. Let's move down to the heart chakra and let's take care of ourselves. Thanks for joining me. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Peace and blessings. And see you soon.